Hello. Coming to you here from the gondola here up at Copper Mountain. Just had a couple great calls. That's what's great about this gondola. I mean, this is like, it's like a conference center on a wire. Right?
I love it.
Oh, yeah. So
Office on a wire.
Yeah, it's nice. The sun's going down. It's pretty low right here in my face, but anyway, that's all the blotches here. But Karen, I think you had a message of the day here you want to share with the peeps out there in Webland.
I do. So sometimes we're put into situations that are uncomfortable or not flattering, and sometimes I don't want to say we put other people in that situation, but circumstances put other people in a situation that that is not so great. And really, truly, I think at the end of the day, we all put ourselves into that situation, right? And sometimes we put ourselves in a situation that maybe is not the most flattering, and we regret that. However, in thinking about it, you and I had a great conversation this morning about this, that sometimes when someone is put into a situation that's less flattering, that situation is the turning point in their life that really makes them the person they are, the man or woman that they're meant to be. Sometimes people never excel, but I like to think that most people do. And it usually takes a situation
it's like a challenge that kind of challenges them.
A challenging situation. Usually something that at the time doesn't feel like a positive situation.
Right.
But you really need to look at it as the situation arose because we know that someone was put into a situation that was probably not the most favorable for them, and I do feel badly that they were put into this situation, but I also know that if they don't experience this, that they're going to continue on the same path, which isn't getting them anywhere. So these challenges are what make us stronger. They're what make us who we are. And sometimes they're horrible, sometimes they're not as horrible, like the person that we're talking about. This is kind of a minor thing, but it just prompted the discussion of every little thing makes us who we are. And I love this saying is, what's happening to you at this moment is the perfect thing to happen to you at this moment. And you really need to think about that.
So you mean like, whatever's happening, it's meant to be, and that's just the way it's supposed to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What I'm thinking about is an old adage. It's when you talk about challenging times, if you look at a coral reef, and there's two sides. One going back into the lagoon where it's really quiet and calm, and one side faces out to the rough and moving ocean. And the side facing out to the ocean is always the vibrant colors, and it's alive and colorful. And the side back into the lagoon is dead and all one color, monotone. So it's like what you're saying. I mean, the challenge is what sometimes creates the life and creates the energy.
That is such a beautiful analogy. Thank you. I haven't heard that. Thanks for sharing that. But a perfect analogy is that, if you sit back and continue to do the same thing over and over again, and not experience life's challenges, not make mistakes. No one is perfect, and we don't expect people to be perfect. And sometimes people might do things that slight you or that aren't nice to you, and you have to look at it as that's not you, that's their challenge.
Right.
And that's what makes people stronger and better, because I don't think anybody ever does anything bad intentionally.
Well, most don't. It's your own little ego thinking that it's about you. That's the ridiculous thing about the whole deal, right?
Right. And I think the stronger you get, the more you're able to say, wow, I made a mistake. I'm going to learn from that. I'm going to grow from that. And that makes them such an amazing person.
Right.
So that's my message of the day.
Nice. I like it.
All right. Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from the gondola at Copper Mountain.
See you guys.